And we welcome you back to Green River, Wyoming for day 2 of the Green River Wood Bat Tournament and our final broadcast of Evanston Outlaw Baseball. Here at this tournament, we will be back with them next week as we've got not one but 2 conference doubleheaders coming up for you. During the week, of course, we'll be in Rollins on Friday and right here in Green River, as a matter of fact, on Wednesday. So it's going to be a packed week of baseball next week. But first, we get through what is probably one of the most anticipated matchups for this tournament. It's the Evanston Outlaws, who have been on a bit of a roll lately, taking on the number 1 team in the latest 307 baseball coaches and media poll in the single A. That is the Powell Pioneers, of course, coached by Jason Borders, and the Evanston Outlaws coached by Nick Small. We welcome each and every one of you to this broadcast, whether you're watching on mylocalradio.com or listening on the radio on KNYN. My name's Elan Olliff, and again, we're coming to you live from Green River, Wyoming. As we get set for this one, it's Evanston taking on the top team in this single A, the Powell Pioneers. First pitch scheduled in about 30 minutes from now. In the meantime, we have our pregame show brought to you by Big Country Properties. Bobbi Dolezal, we make it happen. You're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaw Baseball live on mylocalradio.com and K9.
Buying or selling is a simple process if you're working with the right real estate agent. This is Bobbi Dolezal, broker with Big Country Properties. We have agents serving both Lincoln and Uintah counties that can assist you with all of your real estate needs. We are the top listing and selling brokerage in the Bridger Valley and strive to be honest, hardworking, and thorough. Whether buying or selling, we make it happen. Call us today at Big Country Properties, 307-782-3556.
Business cards are a powerful and inexpensive way to promote the goods and services you offer. You can design your own cards or have the professionals at Westar Printing design your business cards. Now with same-day and next-day turnaround on all business card printing, you don't have to wait. Get your business cards today. Professional quality, inexpensive prices, and quick turnaround. Visit Westar Printing, 243 7th Street in Evanston, across from the library. Westar Printing, 307-789-5202.
Trust, hard work, and experience is what you'll find at Brian's Muffler Shop in Evanston. Quality work at a great price. Brian's Muffler is the perfect fit for oil changes, stock and performance mufflers, and Anderson hitches and accessories. Call Brian's Muffler today, 789-7021.
Growing up is all about having your independence. And Y-High is here to help you gain real financial freedom with a Y-High Independence Account. With an emphasis on education, growth, and experience, the Y-High Independence Account prepares you to handle your own finances, so you're ready for what life throws your way. We're talking no parent or legal guardian required on your account, no risk of collections or negative reporting, and no overdraft fees. Find your independence with a Y-High Independence Account today.
Napa know-how isn't just for guys like this.
Power tools.
Every driver deserves quality parts.
Practical and cool.
So you can do it yourself with Napa Auto Parts or get it done for you at a Napa Auto Care Center. Which means Napa know-how is for you, karaoke car lady. And never popped a hood guy?
I can pop a hood.
You too, Mr. Park a mile away. Oh yeah. Do it yourself or have it done for you. That's Napa know-how.
Napa know-how.
Covalos, your one-stop farm and auto shop.
Fresh and flavorful ingredients are what makes the best restaurants great. At El Paso All-American and Mexican Restaurant, each entree is prepared with only the freshest and tastiest ingredients. The menu includes everything from tacos to steak, fresh fruit waffles to omelets, and mouth-watering burgers to sandwiches. Come in and enjoy a meal today at the new El Paso All-American and Mexican Restaurant inside the log cabin on Bear River Drive.
And we welcome you back to the Union broadcast booth. Our scene set today brought to you by El Paso All-American and Mexican Restaurant in Evanston. El Paso, the best in the West. Well, it's the Evanston Outlaws taking on the number 1 ranked Powell Pioneers. Powell comes in with a 30-13 record and a perfect 6-0 conference record. Evanston 15-16, only playing 2 conference games thus far, and victorious in both of them. Powell playing in a little bit in the Northwest Conference, so that means they have 4 teams or 3 other teams they have to contend with in the conference, and right now the number 1 team in the Northwest. Evanston, on the other hand, out of the Southwest, and only 3 teams in that one. Evanston, Rollins, and Green River. And so approximately a fourth of the way through that conference, Evanston does look to be in the driver's seat to potentially be the number 1 seed. This could potentially be a preview of what's to come at the districts tournaments in Lovell at the end of the month. These 2 teams have faced off before, Powell winning both of them, as it was a doubleheader on Sunday, April 30th, the second day of the season for the Outlaws. Game 1 was a walk-off win for Powell. 7-6 was the final score there in 9 innings. They were led offensively by Jet Schwan, who went 2 for 5, and Warstall went 2 for 4. RBI was Brock Johnson with 2 RBIs there, as it was spread out pretty evenly. Winning pitcher was Cade Queen. 2 innings pitched, no hits, no runs, no walks, 2 strikeouts. For the Outlaws, they were led offensively by Jackson Osborne. He went 2 for 4 with an RBI and 2 runs scored. But your RBI leader was Ryan Hoover, who actually went 0 for 4 with 2 RBIs though. But some sacrifices in there as well. Starting pitcher was Jackson Osborne, and he went 3 innings. Allowed 3 hits, 1 run. It was earned, 1 walk to 2 strikeouts. And then you had Ryan Hoover for an inning, who allowed 3 runs, all of them earned. Braxton Bauer went for 4 innings, 4 hits, 2 runs, 2 earned, 3 walks, 2 strikeouts. Damian Common went 2/3 of an inning, allowing 1 run, and it was the walk-off run, unfortunately, for the Outlaws that the Pioneers were able to get. Game number 2 was a completely different story, as it was a 10-run victory for the Powell Pioneers, as they went out there and put out their reigning pitcher of the year, Brock Johnson, for 4 innings. He went 5 hits, 2 runs, both of them earned, 4 walks to 6 strikeouts. Warstall finished it off in the 5th, 1 inning, 1 hit, 1 run, it wasn't earned, and a walk. Offensively, in that game, they were led by Caden Queen. He went 2 for 3 with an RBI. And then Brock Johnson and Trace Stenderson, each with 2 RBIs in that game too. For the Outlaws, it was a pretty quiet day at the plate. Braxton Bauer, though, comes away with a 2 for 3 day. 1 run scored, 1 RBI. Walker Wilson and Ryder Wilson, the only others to get RBIs, as the Outlaws only brought in 3 runs. Gavin Oliver, unfortunately, takes the loss in his first start of the season. 2 innings pitched, 3 hits, 7 runs, 6 earned, 5 walks to 3 strikeouts. Ryder Wilson in relief goes 2 hits, 6 runs, 6 earned, 4 walks, and 1 strikeout. Ever since then, these teams have definitely evolved and changed a little bit. Right now, Powell riding a 14-game winning streak after their recent win over Douglas that just ended. Final score there, it was 8-3, but it is now a 14-game winning streak for Powell, and including a pair of big conference doubleheader wins against the reigning state champions, the Cody Cubs, a 10-4 win and a 9-4 win. So this game is big. It carries playoff implications, and it could be a preview of what's to come later on in the month. For the Outlaws in this tournament, they won against Rollins, final score 7-2, then lost in extra innings on a walk-off against the Pocatello Razorbacks, 5-4 in their final game of day 1. It will be an exciting game, and we cannot wait, and we are about 20 minutes away from first pitch. That is your scene set today, brought to you by El Paso All-American and Mexican Restaurant. El Paso, the best in the West. When we come back, we will have more of our pregame show, brought to you by Big Country Properties, Bobbi Dolezal. We make it happen. We'll be right back after this on the First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaw Baseball, live on mylocalradio.com and on the air on KNYN.
The strategic plan for Una County School District Number 4 states, through collaboration with the entire learning community, our mission is to instill problem-solving skills in our students that will translate to a rapidly changing global environment. We work to accomplish this by constantly improving student achievement, improving student academic and behavioral skills with a district that operates efficiently and effectively. Uinta County School District Number 4, excellence in teaching, opportunity through learning.
This presentation on mylocalradio.com is also brought to you in part by Hoover Chiropractic. With over 3 decades of experience, Dr. Todd Hoover can help you with all the chiropractic work you need, plus x-rays, blood work, a weight loss program, and can help you get rid of allergies and migraines. Dr. Todd Hoover with Hoover Chiropractic in Evanston.
At the Evanston Walmart, you'll find all the tools students need to succeed. Our team is committed to providing quality products and an excellent shopping experience. Stop in today. 125 North 2nd Street, Evanston. Walmart. Save money, live better.
You're invited to come in and visit with the team at Cache Honda Yamaha in Cache Valley today. Our customers are our friends. If you haven't ever been in, stop in today. We'd love to get to know you. If you haven't been in for a while, stop in and let's get caught up. And if you were here yesterday, come back again soon. You always have an open invitation to visit the crew at Cache Honda Yamaha, where our customers are our friends, on US 91 between Logan and Smithfield.
Quality is the one thing that you can always count on when you do business with Ellingford Brothers in Evanston. You always get high-quality products and friendly, knowledgeable service at Ellingford's. Stop in today, 199 County Road, Evanston.
Welcome back to the Union Broadcast Booth. Elan Olliff coming to you live from Green River, Wyoming. Day 2 of the Green River Wood Bat Tournament, or I'm not sure exactly what the official name is. It might be the Knights Wood Bat Tournament. Either way, hosted by the Green River Knights and Benjamin Lale. And man, these guys do such a great job putting on a tournament. They're providing food for the players of all the teams. They've got a great concession stand, and it's been a lot of fun. Usually about this time is when we have our Get to Know Your Red Devil segment or Get to Know Your Outlaws segment, but because of some logistical challenges, we've not been able to get in a fresh interview. So instead of playing a old interview, and just kind of talk a little bit about this Outlaws team. And really, one thing that's really stood out to me is this team is just having fun playing baseball. The chemistry is at a very high level, and you can tell that not only on the field but off the field as well. This team appears to be a group of guys that enjoy being around each other and definitely are out to represent Evanston very, very well. It's not been an easy sports year for Evanston as a community, but the Outlaws definitely starting to show some bright spots, because this is a team that I think a lot of people believe that they can make a deep run. Powell, of course, talking with Coach Jason Borders at the beginning of the season. We'll talk more about Powell actually in our next segment in our coach show. But talking about the Outlaws, this is a team that has got all-around athletes on it. Of course, state wrestling placers, the Walker brothers. You've also got Braxton Bauer, an all-state offensive lineman who just played in the Shrine Bowl. There is a lot to like about this Outlaw team, and a lot to be excited about as we head into the latter part of the season. And Evanston is going to get behind this team very quickly when they realize that this is a team that could potentially bring something special back to Evanston at the end of the summer. But first things first, it's going to be playing the team to beat in a lot of people's eyes, including mine, and that is Powell. This Powell Pioneers team is very, very talented. I got a chance to talk with Coach Borders at the beginning of the season, and just a little bit to touch on it a little bit. Yesterday we had a short discussion, more kind of ribbing, but you kind of get an idea of what this team believes they can do and believe what they're about, and we will have that when we come back. This has been kind of impromptu Get to Know Your Outlaws segment brought to you by Ellingford Brothers in Evanston. For all your cement, sand, and gravel needs, call Ellingford Brothers in Evanston at 307-789-1515. And we'll also have a interview with a Outlaw player at the end of the game, brought to you by Ellingford Brothers as well. And again, that is Ellingford Brothers for all your cement, sand, and gravel needs. Call 307-789-1515. When we come back, we will have our pregame coaches show. We didn't have time to talk with the coaches, especially Coach Borders, as his team just finished up a game. And Coach Small as well, as it's tournament play, so things are kind of tight. But I did get a chance to talk with him, but maybe not record an interview with them, and see what they think about things coming into this one. So when we come back, we'll have our Bullock Agency, the Jake Major Pregames Coaches Show, on the Big Country Properties pregame show. Bobbi Dolezal, we make it happen on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaw Baseball, live on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
Do you want to further your education? Are you thinking of attending college? You can start now here in Evanston. Western Evanston Outreach provides students with a low-cost alternative to leaving town. Western offers a variety of degrees including nursing, BAS, and our brand new cybersecurity. Also offering a variety of certificate programs that can be completed all right here in Evanston. Western Evanston Outreach, we are your local community college.
Light up your world with a custom-built LED sign from Rocky Mountain Sign in Evanston. It's a proven fact that signage that lights up creates more attention. So light it up and then add text, images, and video, and your sign becomes even more powerful. Start sharing your advertising messages and information with your customers today. The team at Rocky Mountain Sign provides all types of quality signage that is custom-built and maintained. Call today for a free quote. Rocky Mountain Sign, 307-789-5202. Rocky Mountain Sign, serving customers in Wyoming, Utah, and Idaho.
It's a great time to check out the digital banking options at Trona Valley Federal Credit Union and skip the trip. Members who enroll in digital banking can make deposits remotely, check bank balances, transfer money between accounts, make loan payments, and use automatic bill pay options. You can even connect Quicken or QuickBooks to your Trona Valley digital banking accounts. Learn how digital banking with Trona Valley Federal Credit Union can make your life simpler. Stop in today. Member NCUA.
When you're looking for great deals on a vehicle, you'll find them at Rocky Mountain Yeti in Evanston. With 2 locations to serve you, let your adventure start here. Rocky Mountain Yeti in Evanston, legend driven.
Precision, the quality, condition, or fact of being exact and accurate.
Precision is important. Scoring the next point, making the perfect shot, getting the best score. And when you think of your dentist, you want precision to be the first word that comes to mind. That's why patients are so pleased with Dr. McKay Frankum. He provides precision family dentistry at reasonable prices to every patient. Dr. McKay Frankum, call today for an appointment.
Call Dr. McKay Frankum at 789-8910.
Red has provided safety and excellence in the industrial construction and support services since 1982. We have the crews and equipment for hydro excavation, dirt and equipment hauling, as well as produced and potable water hauling. We also offer septic tank cleaning services, portable toilets, and roll-off dumpster rentals for facility shutdowns, on location or for your next outdoor event. Call us today to discuss how we can help with your next project. Interested in joining our team? Visit ReadyUSA.com. We are ready.
And we welcome you back to the Union broadcast booth. And we didn't get a chance to talk with the coaches for
Jason
today's
Borders. Coach Borders,
matchup.
it's been a bit of a slow
Of course,
start
we're talking
for you
about
guys.
Jason Borders and
but, you know,
Nick
we know
Small.
that this team.
And we did get a chance to kind of touch up a little bit with them throughout the weekend, but of course not time to record an interview. And when you talk to Coach Jason Borders, we talked to him at the beginning of the year, and he said it's championship or bust pretty much. He thinks this is the year that they are going to get it done. They've been building for this year for a long time, and so far they've backed it up. Winners of 14 in a row. So you got to agree with Coach Borders that this is a team that can do it, and they finally got Cody after trying for a few years. They finally got them in a conference doubleheader, and a very impressive showing there for the Powell Pioneers. This team started 0-4, and ever since that 0-4 start, they have won 30 and they've won 30 games, and they've only lost 9. Let that sink in. So that is this team, and that is why this team is the number 1 team in the latest 307 baseball coaches and media poll on the single A. Evanston has not been ranked yet, but definitely a team that feels like they're on the fringe. And we'll talk more about the Outlaws when we come back after this. You're tuned in to the Bullock Agency Jake Major Pregame's Coaches Show, brought to you by Jake Major with the Bullock Agency of Wyoming, when benefits matter. We'll be right back on the Big Country Properties pregame show on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaw Baseball, live on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
When you drive on the best tires that are rotated, balanced, and inflated properly, you can save money 2 ways. The best tires can reduce wear and tear on your vehicle. That saves you money in the long run. The best tires can also improve your overall miles per gallon. That helps you save every time to fill up at the pump. At Freeway Tire in Evanston, we offer the best tires with the best service for every vehicle. Make sure you're running on the best tires you can. Visit Freeway Tire today, 217 Bear River Drive, Evanston.
At Uintah County School District number 6, each student is important. Each student has different interests. Each student has unique talents and areas for growth and development. We love and appreciate each student, and we work hard to make sure we are meeting the needs of each student so that when we all come together, we create a powerful school district filled with individual students headed for success. Uintah County School District number 6 in Lyman. It's a great day to be an Eagle.
With 25 years of successful industry experience, Mountain West Business Solutions looks forward to providing all of our customers with exceptional service, industry-leading technology, and a one-of-a-kind buying experience. Having your office equipped with the right technology makes all the difference in the world. With a lower cost per print, we will supply you with the right technology for the best price. Great people, great products, and great service. Mountain West Business Solutions, 133 Bear River Drive, Evanston.
A beautiful smile increases your confidence. At Black's Fork Dental in Mountain View, our mission is to inspire lasting smiles. We offer teenage and adult patients clear aligners to straighten smiles, in some cases eliminating the need for metal braces. Clear aligners are worn daily to help move your teeth until your perfect smile is achieved. Call us for a free consultation to see if you're a candidate for clear aligners by ClearCorrect. Black's Fork Dental, inspiring lasting smiles.
Whether you're working with a realtor or you're selling your home by owner, the title company you choose really matters. They handle all the research to make sure there aren't any bad surprises like hidden liens, unpaid taxes, forgery, easement restrictions, or access issues. At First American Title, the staff has a combined 140 years of experience and a 98% excellent customer service rating. Make the right choice. Choose to close with First American Title. 1048 Main Street, Evanston.
Welcome back to the the Union broadcast booth and our pregame coaches show brought to you by Jake Major with the Bullock Agency of Wyoming. Jake Major, for when benefits matter. Well, talking with Coach Nick Small, this is a team that, and not just Nick Small, also assistant coach Todd Hoover, this is a team that believes that they can go and do something very special in the postseason, but it all starts with this game right here. And it's not often you get a chance to see the number 1 team in the state, really, for the 3rd time this season. and it's going to be a lot of fun. When you look at this Outlaws team, they are still fairly young, that this is not going to be their only opportunity, and that's really exciting because they will have a crack at it, a state title not only this year, but next year as well. The only seniors, Braxton Bauer and Walker Wilson, all eligible to come back for a 5th year. The question is if they will, but we've heard from at least one of them saying that they plan on doing so. So a little bit of a window opening here for Evanston. Powell, though, on the other hand, they have got 1 foot through the window. Now they're going to see if they can finish it off in the end of July at Sheridan to see if they can win that state title that they've been chasing for the last few years and they've come incredibly close to. That is our Jake Major with the Bullock Agency of Wyoming pregame show. Bullock Agency of Wyoming, for when benefits matter. We're going to step aside. When we come back, we'll get you set 4 minutes away from first pitch on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaw Baseball live on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
Here's the manager of the Evanston Outlaws, Nick. Coach, how you doing today?
Good. Hey there, I'm Jake Major, your local Medicare and insurance benefits advisor for the Bullock Agency of Wyoming. With over 25 years of experience protecting families in rural America, we understand the importance of having an affordable insurance coverage. Whether you're searching for extra coverage or looking to understand and switch your Medicare options, I can help you find a range of top-rated insurance companies and tailor-made packages based on your needs. Call me, Jake Major, today at 307-209-4685 and let's discuss your insurance options. We're the Bullock Agency of Wyoming, when benefits matter.
Red Devil pride runs deep with the team at Callis Automotive. Today's students are tomorrow's leaders. You'll always find quality products at fair prices at Callis Automotive. We're proud to serve our customers, our community, and our Evanston Red Devils. Stop in today. Callis Automotive, your local Napa dealer.
Get a degree or certification. Earn your high school GED. Get job skills. Become CPR certified. Or use our free 3D printers and tools. These are just a few of the opportunities available at Uinta BOCES number 1. Call 307-789-5742 to learn more.
Water testing, community enhancement grants, seedling trees and wildflowers, classroom lessons and specialty workshops, composting and conservation of water and soil. The Uinta County Conservation District is here to serve Uinta County residents. Visit our website today, uintacountycd.com.
Sizzling bacon, delicious fried eggs, and beautiful fluffy blueberry pancakes. At the Down Home Eatery, everything is made fresh and delicious. With a newly remodeled and beautiful atmosphere, the Down Home Eatery will become your new favorite place to eat. Dine in or carry out. Call 679-2002.
Get back to feeling your best with Evanston Regional Hospital Physical Therapy. If you find yourself struggling with pain or limited mobility in your everyday life, your recovery starts here. With a personalized treatment plan just for you, our experienced physical therapists will help you every step of the way to reach your goals and get back to doing what you love. Call us today to schedule an appointment. Evanston Regional Hospital, helping you get your life back.
Welcome back to the Union broadcast booth. It's time for our Keys to the Game segment here on our Big Country Properties pregame show. And for the Outlaws, one thing stood out yesterday, that defense was working very, very well. Now the big key for the Outlaws is get base runners on and create some chaos on the base paths. If you can do that and maybe get to the Pioneers a little bit early, I think you got a shot. And I think you have to stay step for step with the Pioneers. You're not going to come back very likely on this team, but stranger things have happened. For the Pioneers, the keys to the game, or one key to the game is going to be just kind of relax. I mean, keep doing what's got you here. You've won 14 games in a row, so obviously you're doing something right. Just keep doing that, and you will most likely find yourselves in a very enviable position. Those are our keys to the game. When we come back, we'll introduce you to your Evanston Red Devils with our team intro, brought to you by Varsity Inc. You're tuned in to the Big Country Properties Bobbi Dolezal pregame show. Big Country Properties, we make it happen on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaw Baseball live on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
I don't know about you, but every time I go to the grocery store, I'm filled with anxiety. Do I have enough money? Meat prices have doubled. How can I ever work on food storage when I can hardly afford food for this week? Wyoming Wild Meats and Lyman is the solution. Weekly specials are posted on Facebook. Beef, pork, chicken for one meal or a mixed order to fill the freezer. You will find quality Gosner cheese and milk products and delicious bread. Because overhead is low, the savings are passed to every customer. Wyoming Wild Meats, offering fresh domestic meats.
Quality is the one thing that you can always count on when you do business with Ellingford Brothers in Evanston. Whether you're looking for strong, high-quality cement for construction, sand and gravel for road base, a cement trough or critter ladder for your livestock, or steel fabrication, including custom towing packages, bumpers, and other vehicle accessories, you always get high-quality products and friendly, knowledgeable service at Ellingford's. Stop in today, 199 County Road, Evanston.
They say the three most important things in life for many people are their faith, their family, and their high school sports. And not necessarily in that order. Advertise where you'll get noticed. Call My Local Radio and become a sports advertiser today.
Risk takers, adventure seekers, optimists, authentic people with the fire in their belly and greatness in their hearts. You'll find them here, in a place where the spirit of the cowboy lives and thrives.
I am a cowboy.
I am a cowboy.
Soy vaquera. The world needs more cowboys.
Early mornings, tired muscles, pride, and grit. At Varsity Inc., we know how much work goes into building competitive teams. We work hard providing the gear you need to celebrate the teams you love. Be your athlete's biggest fan in apparel from Varsity Inc. Come in today, 926 Main Street, Evanston.
And we welcome you back to the Union broadcast booth. Everything else is just internet. We're getting ready to start, so we'll have our team introduction in the middle of the first inning. So let's go ahead and introduce you, though, to our starting lineups brought to you by Varsity Inc. Varsity Inc., we are on your team. For the Powell Pioneers, the batting order goes as follows. Leading it off will be Ryan Cordes. Brock Johnson bats second. Kate Queen bats third. Trace Stenderson will bat in the cleanup spot. Aiden Wantelock will bat fifth. Dalton Warstall, the designated hitter, bats sixth. Aiden Greenwald will bat seventh. Cole Foskey, Ethan Welch, and Jacob Gibson will round out the starting nine for Coach Jason Borders. For the Evanston Outlaws, it's going to be the defensive alignment of Brecken Rich pitching to Jackson Osborne. Braxton Bauer over at first. Damian Common over at second. Gavin Oliver will be at the shortstop. Manning the hot corner will be Ryan Hoover. Outfield featuring Walker Wilson in left, Ryder Wilson in center, and Tyson Bateman in right for Coach Nick Small. As we get ready for the start of this one, leading it off for Powell, it's going to be Ryan Cordes, the left fielder, then Brock Johnson, who is playing third base, and then Kate Queen, the shortstop of this game, will be the third man up. Evanston in their gray uniforms with an alternating blue, white, and gray stripe going down with the white numerals. Post 41 across the chest. Powell in a cool-looking kit, black uniform with white pinstripes, white numerals, Powell across the chest. Here comes Ryan Cordes to lead things off. First pitch to Cordes. He's going to find the outside of the zone for strike one for Brecken Rich. And first pitch thrown at 3:34 p.m. Rich comes set around the belt, kicks and deals the 0-1. That finds the outside part of the zone for strike two. And quickly, Brecken Rich has the leadoff man Cordes down in a pitcher's count. The 0-2 from Rich. Swing and chop that one foul behind the backstop. Will hold no balls, 2 strikes. As Ryan Cordes will be Waiting the fourth pitch from the right-handed sophomore, Breckenridge. This pitch, swing and a miss, and out number 1 for Breckenridge goes through via the K. That now brings up Brock Johnson, reigning pitcher of the year in the single A. Got the win over Douglas in his last game and beat the Outlaws 13-3 in game 4 of the season. First pitch to Johnson, the righty. Takes that one for a ball. 1 ball, no strikes. As a sophomore, Johnson won the single A pitcher of the year. Looks to be repeating as a junior as the 1-0 goes outside on the zone for strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike to Brock Johnson. Caden Queen on deck. Trace Stennerson in the hole for Jason Borders Pioneers. I want to welcome each and every one of you for joining us, whether you're listening to us in Evanston or in Powell. Thank you so much. Next pitch is upstairs and in for ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. Nobody on, 1 out. Just getting started. Top of the first. Evanston, the designated home team. Rich with the 2-1. Fastball finds the outside part of the zone for strike 2, and it's a ballerina count, 2-2. Rich comes set around the belt. The righty delivers. Swing and a fly ball into left field. Walker Wilson gets under it, makes the grab for out number 2, and that's 2 away with nobody on for the Pioneers. I'll now bring up Caden Queen on the next man up. Queen has been on a bit of a tear lately with the long ball really working for him this season. 2 down, nobody on. First pitch from Rich upstairs and inside to the tall right-hander for ball 1. So 1 ball, no strikes, 2 down to start us out here. In the top of the first, the 1-0. Swing and got under that one. First baseman Braxton Bauer goes back. Instead, it'll be Damian Common running over from second base to make the catch in foul territory. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Good start for Breckenridge. No score. Outlaws get their first crack at it when we come back after this. You're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaw Baseball live on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
Buying or selling is a simple process if you're working with the right real estate agent. This is Bobbi Dolezal, broker with Big Country Properties. We have agents serving both Lincoln and Uintah counties that can assist you with all of your real estate needs. We are the top listing and selling brokerage in the Bridger Valley and strive to be honest, hardworking, and thorough. Whether buying or selling, we make it happen. Call us today at Big Country Properties, 307-782-3556.
At Uintah County School District Number 1, we have a long tradition of student excellence and success. Our vision is to provide the highest quality education for all students. We do this by providing relevant and challenging instruction. We set high expectations for our students and focus on experiences that build positive relationships, promote collaboration, and encourage maximum student effort. Uintah County School District Number 1, Pathway to Excellence.
Outlaws get ready to take the field for the first time today, and let's meet your 2023 Evanston Outlaws, brought to you by Varsity Inc.
My name is Breckenridge. I am a sophomore and I play pitcher and third.
I'm Braxton Bauer. I'm a senior. I play first base and pitcher.
I'm Gavin Oliver. I'm a junior. I pitch and play infield.
My name's Ryder Wilson. I'm a junior and I play outfield and pitcher.
I'm Jaden Winley. I'm a freshman and I play outfield and infield.
Walker Wilson, a senior, center field and pitcher.
I'm Jackson Osborne. I'm a sophomore and I play catcher and pitcher.
I'm Damian Common. I'm a sophomore and I play outfield and pitcher.
I'm Ryan Hoover. I'm a junior and I play infield and pitcher.
My name is Rhett Anderson. I'm a sophomore and I play infield and pitcher.
I'm Brody Clifton. I'm fifth class and I play outfield.
I'm Tyson Bateman. I'm a freshman and I play outfield.
First pitch, a swing and a miss to Ryder Wilson, who leads things off for the Outlaws. Big thank you to Varsity Inc. Varsity Inc. We're on your team for our team intros today. For the Evanston Outlaws, as we go through the batters line up as Wilson takes strike 3 right down the pipe for out number 1. It's Ryder Wilson leading things off. Walker Wilson bats second. Gavin Oliver bats third. Braxton Bauer in the cleanup spot. Ryan Hoover bats fifth. Jackson Osborne sixth. Breckenrich 7th. Tyson Bateman 8th. Damian Common is 9th. As the starting pitcher for the Powell Pioneers, it's going to be Jacob Gibson pitching to Cole Foskey. First pitch, a ball to Walker Wilson. Swinging a miss at the 1-0, makes it 1-1. So that's your battery. Gibson to Foskey. At first base, it's Greenwald. Second base, Welch. Third base, Johnson. As the 1-1 misses down low. 2 balls, 1 strike. Shortstop is Queen. And in the outfield, it is Wantalock in right, Stenerson in center, and Cordes in left. Strike 2 on Walker Wilson as he watches that one go by. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two on the way. Swing and solid contact. Slow roller to the shortstop. Picked up, thrown over, is skied over the pitcher, the first baseman's mitt. Queen. Or check that. The second baseman, Welch, with the error, and that puts Walker Wilson on. They'll now bring up Gavin Oliver, who is due to go off, batting around 400 on the season, but didn't get a hit yesterday in any of the 2 games. As Gibson checks Wilson over at first. Comes set, first pitch. Swing and a miss at a low fastball for strike 1. Braxton Bauer stands on deck. Ryan Hoover in the hole. 0-1 to Oliver. Swing and a miss and throw down to first to try to get Wilson. And Foskey probably just a little bit late on that throw. 0-2 count though to Gavin Oliver. 1 down, 1 on here in the bottom of the first. Throw back to first to check up on Walker, and he's good to go. Gibson was the starter of game 1 of that doubleheader that Evanston and Powell played on the 30th of April. It was a walk-off win for the Powell Pioneers. 0-2 on the way. And a change-up, start up high and then drop down low for swing and miss, strikeout number 2. Or out number 2, rather. Braxton Bauer now steps into the batter's box. Had a really good outing against Powell the first time these 2 teams met. Gibson checks the runner at first. Comes set and the delivery. First pitch is down low, gets past Foskey, and now here goes Wilson going for second, runs past second, thought about going third, and he'll just go back. Reaches it on the wild pitch. 1 ball, no strikes to Bauer. A base hit could bring in Wilson and give the Outlaws the first blood of this game, which would be big for their cause as they are the designated home team. The 1-0 on the way. Misses down low, tried to nip that just bottom part of the window and just barely missed that one. 2 balls, no strikes to Bauer. Bauer, one of the more patient batters out there. Definitely has no problem going with long battles. As the next one, swing and a fly ball into center field, and it's caught by Stenerson. So, no runs, no hits, and it's still 0-0 as we head into the second. You're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaw Baseball, live on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
The best trips away from home always come when you know you're among friends. This is Coulter Patterson, General Manager at the Come On In Hotel and Suites in Casper, Wyoming. I invite you to stay with us every time you're here. We've got the absolute best staff. Lots of our team members have been working together for years, and we feel like we're a happy family. I guarantee you'll feel that when you come stay with us. We're always glad that you choose the Come On In, and we'll do everything to make your stay comfortable and relaxing. The Come On In Hotel and Suites is the best place to stay because we have the best staff in Casper. Come on in today.
Do something good for yourself. Give your home a new look. At Kazine's Furniture in Evanston, their friendly staff will help you make your home a peaceful and beautiful place to be. Comfortable furniture, appliances, artwork, lighting, and accessories work together to create an enjoyable and inviting atmosphere in your home. Make your living and sleeping space a wonderful place to be. With brands like Serta, Ashley, GE, and more, visit Kazine's Furniture at 941 Front Street in Evanston.
Kazine's Ace Fan Cam brought to you by Kazine's Ace and Furniture in Evanston, Wyoming. Ace is placed with helpful hardware folks. Big thank you to them for giving us a chance to spotlight and give a shout out to our hard-working Evanston fans. Not this week, but some weeks it's a full weekend endeavor. Got to get hotels, got to get food, got to get all that stuff. Green River, though, only an hour-and-a-half drive, hour 15 minutes, really, from Evanston, Wyoming. So it's a closer trip now for the parents in Powell. It's a whole different situation, as that is around a 5-hour trip, according to my quick math, as the wind starts to blow. Trey Stenderson's going to lead off here us in the second inning, as Breckenridge goes to work in inning number 2. First pitch finds the bottom part of the zone. Good-looking breaking ball there from Rich that came down at the last minute there. 0-1 count to Trey Stenderson, the tall right-hander. Sophomore Rich kicks and deals the 0-1. Goes outside for ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike down in the dirt. Outlaws with Wilson and Bateman in the outfield, going from left to right. Of course, that's Walker and left, Ryder and center. As this one is solid contact. The second baseman, Oliver, fires over in time. No, the ball is down in the dirt is what he said, and they're saying he didn't grab it. So it's an infield single. No. So that is a single for Stenderson. Great play there by Oliver. The throw is where it needed to be. Maybe they said that. Honestly, I don't know. But the umpire has a better view of it than I do, so we're moving on. That will now bring up Wantalak, the left fielder. Tries to steal second. Throw by Oliver, or by Osborne, is right where it needed to be. But Stenderson goes under the tag, and he steals second. Runners on second, nobody down. First pitch was a strike, by the way, to Wantalak. 0-1 on the way. This one hit right back towards the pitcher's mound. Picked up by Oliver. Throw over to first in time for out number 1, but the runner advances to third. Now brings up Dalton Worstel. Rich comes set. The pitch. Thought about offering for that one, but held up. Ball 1. Worstel. Right-handed batter. Right-handed pitcher Rich. The 1-0. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Strikeout would be huge for the Outlaws right here. But they got Stenderson 90 feet away from being the first run of the game. The 1-1 on the way. Finds a zone for strike 2. One of those balls that just kind of hung around on the border and just got there. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Worstel. Pitch number 20 from Rich. Popped up in the infield. Common makes the catch, holds the runner at third, and that's 2 down. I'll now bring up Aiden Greenwald. Number 22 for the Powell Pioneers. Really like that uniform, that black with the white pinstripes. Rich with the pitch. Finds the zone, strike 1. Doing a good job getting those first pitch strikes against this good, potent Powell lineup. Rich comes set in the 0-1. Oh, tagged him on the side of the helmet, and he appears to be okay, but so he will take his base. Good to see Greenwald be okay, as that one was upstairs a little bit. I'll now bring up Cole Foskey, the catcher, with 2 down, runners on the corners here in the top of the second. Rich, probably one of the best pitchers that Evanston has had this year. Well, he got the ball in this one. Probably one of the biggest games Evanston has had this year. A chance to send a message to the single A. First pitch outside, ball 1. Just getting started, though. Talking with the Outlaw organization, they knew that this was a great opportunity. So Rich comes set. And the 1-0. Up high, bounces away from Osborne, but he's able to get to it. As Rich tagged Greenwald with a similar pitch. Lucky to not get Foskey there. 2 balls, no strikes. Rich comes set. 2-0 on the way. Up high, 3 balls, no strikes. Grabbed by Osborne there. Rich checks the runner at first, and the righty delivers the 3-0. Got him, and bases are loaded. And timeout called by Nick Small. See if this is just to kind of reset some things, as Rich has had a good outing. I mean, no harm has come in yet. 2 down. I think coach is just saying, hey, let's not worry about playing with the zone. Let's get out of our heads. Let them put the ball in play. Our defense has been making plays. You just continue to trust that. As this was a very short conference, the team is meeting longer than the coach. Breckenridge only a sophomore, so we are going to see a lot of great baseball from him over the years. Now that'll bring up Ethan Welch, number 9 hitter. And you want to get out of this inning now. You don't want to turn a, well, obviously if you don't get out of here, they're bringing in a run. But you really don't want to turn the momentum over to the top of the order. First pitch to Welch. Swinging a fly ball right at Gavin Oliver at shortstop. Makes the catch, and the Outlaws get out of a bases-loaded jam. Still no score heading into the bottom of the second. You're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaw Baseball live on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
Wyoming is unique. When it comes to high school sports, we might travel 6 hours to a game, but when we get there, we know the other team, their parents, and the coaches. Wyoming is like one small town with really long streets. When you get to Evanston, always stay with your friends at the Best Western Dunmar Inn. With clean, comfortable rooms, a restaurant serving healthy, delicious food, and breakfast is always included. If you're bringing the team or following the team, stay with us every time you're in Evanston. Best Western Dunmar Inn, Evanston.
Now you've got a safe and secure place to store your boat, RV, ATVs, and other vehicles right in town. T-Bar Body Shop offers storage for just $35 per month. Long and short-term storage options are available. Of course, T-Bar Body Shop also offers custom body work when you have an accident. We work with your insurance directly and get the job done right. T-Bar Body Shop offers a wide range of services. Stop in today and see all the ways T-Bar can serve you. 515 County Road, Evanston. Let T-Bar fix your car.
Welcome back to the Union broadcast booth. Bottom of the second inning. Outlaws just got out of a bases-loaded jam with the top of the order on deck. Thanks to a fly ball, a really kind of a can of corn hit right at the shortstop, Gavin Oliver. And now the Outlaws with a chance to take the lead. It'll be Ryan Hoover, Jackson Osborne, Brecken Rich due up for Evanston. And this is the part of the order that kind of got the job done in the Rollins game yesterday morning. Almost said last night, but it was only a morning game. As Ryan Hoover, who had a 10 strikeout pitching performance in that game, steps into the batter's box. Gibson still out there for the Pioneers. Comes set, and the righty delivers to Hoover. First pitch, swing, and fouled into the backstop for strike number one. Again, Hoover, Osborne, Rich are the three due up for the Outlaws. Next pitch to Hoover. Swing and a miss for strike two. Showing some aggression at the plate. 2 pitches, 2 swings. And the 0-2 to Hoover. Up high and behind him for ball one as he lays off that one. So he'll live to see another pitch. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Hoover. Nobody down, just getting started in the top of the second inning. Gibson sets around the belt. And the 1-2. Swing and a liner into left field. That's down for at least a base hit. And Hoover leads it off with a single. Good approach. 1 ball, 2 strike approach. Just pokes that thing into the left field grass. And the Outlaws have a runner on. That'll now bring up Jackson Osborne, who has gotten the job done for the Outlaws this season. Doesn't have a lot of RBI numbers or anything like that, but whenever you need a hit, he seems to be the guy to do it. First pitch to Osborne outside. Ball one. Osborne with a .333 average, 30 hits, just 24 of them singles, but 13 RBIs. So a pretty good hitter in his own right. Next pitch to Osborne. Started inside and worked its way back into the zone. Beautiful pitch from Gibson. 4 strike 1. So it's 1 ball, 1 strike to Osborne. 1 on, nobody down here in the top of the second. No score on the Heritage Chevrolet of Evanston, or Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Next pitch down low. 2 balls, 1 strike to Osborne. Oh. Osborne, bat on his shoulder. Comes set. Here comes the 2-1 from Gibson and fouls that one up high. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That one was up high, and he just kind of swung at that one. Got a bat to it, but it falls down right in the batter's box. Steps back in. Gibson comes set, checks the runner at first. And the 2-2. Swing and a miss for strike 3, and Osborne goes down. Swinging at one in the dirt for out number 1. I'll now bring up Brecken Rich, due up, the pitcher for the Outlaws. Checks the runner at first. Now comes that. Gibson versus Rich. Pitcher versus pitcher. First pitch. Rich pops that one high in the infield. Third baseman Johnson retreats back, makes the grab for out number 2. I'll now bring up Tyson Bateman with 2 down. Bateman was primarily used as a pitch runner for Jackson Osborne yesterday in both games. Whenever Osborne would get on, which was actually quite often, he would be the designated runner for the catcher. So this is his first at bat, and this tournament. First pitch to Bateman, up high, ball 1. So 1 ball, no strikes. And the 1-0 to Bateman. Swing, solid contact, headed towards left field. That is going to be caught. What a diving play by Cordes. He runs into the grass, makes the dive, and is able to bring it in for out number 3 with the web gem. We're on to the 3rd. Still no score on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. You're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaw Baseball live on mylocalradio.com and Kane Wyatt.
When you have an appointment with the dentist, it's reassuring to know that you're going to be seen by experienced, well-trained professionals. At Bear River Dental in Evanston, Dr. Lester, Dr. Owens, and Dr. Welch check every box. Plus, they're really nice people. Their passion to provide excellent dental care is reflected in everything from state-of-the-art equipment to professional, hard-working staff. Choose the professionals at Bear River Dental, serving patients of all ages. Call today to schedule an appointment.
Dad, I heard that human eyes can distinguish between 1 to 10 million different colors. Is that true?
That is true. The human eye is amazing. We use our eyes not only to work and learn, but also to simply enjoy the beauty that surrounds us. At Uinta Eye and Vision, we care about each individual's eye health needs. Whether a person is looking for computer glasses, polarized sunglasses to assist in outdoor hobbies, contact lenses, or has general eye health needs, we are here to listen to our patients' thoughts and concerns to help them enjoy their amazing eyes.
Call today to schedule an appointment. 789-3937.
Welcome back to the Union broadcast booth. Top of the 3rd inning, brought to you by Uinta Eye and Vision. And it is still no score on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Despite a bases-loaded opportunity for Powell, Evanston was able to get out of that one defensively. And we'll see what they can do here with the top of the order facing off against Breckenridge for the 2nd time. Ryan Cordes 0 for 1 the first time up. Rich comes set. And the first pitch to Cordes. Fouled that. Tried to just fight that one off, but it's actually popped up and out of play over the first base dugout. It looked like it was gonna stay in for a minute, but the Outlaws quickly judged that it was heading out. Top of inning number 3. And the pitch. Up high for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 on the way. Finds the zone for strike 2, and it's a pitcher's count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Brock Johnson stands on deck, and then it'll be Kay Queen after him. The 1-2 on the way. Fouled that one back into the fence for strike 2. That'll hold, actually. It's been 1-2 for a minute. The 1-2 on the way. Outside, tried to give him to Chase. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Still a bit of a pitcher's count, but I'd like to try to put him away here. 31 pitches thrown by Breckenridge, the young sophomore. Comes set. Here comes 33. Down in the dirt. It loads the count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Full count. Opportunity here for Cordes. 3-2 on the way. Swing and a fly ball into center field. Ryder Wilson camps out under it, makes the grab for out number 1. Now brings up Brock Johnson. He's 0 for 1 on the day. A great pitching performance earlier in the day. In Powell's first game against Douglas, they won that one. I believe 7-6 or 7-3 was the final score there. I'll have to double check that though. As Johnson stands up high on the right side of the batter's box. First pitch to Rich, up high, or from Rich, up high, ball 1. Rich comes set. And the 1-0. Swing, and that's going to be foul over the first base dugouts. One ball, one strike. Pitch. This is 2 balls, 1 strike. Pitch, swing, and a chopper at the shortstop. Can't get it is Gavin Oliver, and that is going to result. We'll see what they call that one. Probably a error since Oliver had a chance at it. As Kate Queen comes up with 1 on. And they will score that one as a single. So it is a single for Brock Johnson as Kate Queen comes up. First pitch is a strike to Queen. A 1 on the way. Runner goes for second. Throw by Osborne. It's there. The tag in time for out number 2. Jackson Osborne with a great reaction. Throws that one right. To Gavin Oliver for out number 2, and it takes the runner off the base. And now it's a 0-2 count on top of it. Next pitch misses, ball 1, 1 ball, 2 strikes. The Outlaws doing a great job here. The 1-2 on the way. Queen gets under that one. Hoover chases it in foul territory, makes the grab for out number 3, and we're on to the bottom of the 3rd, brought to you by UNTI Envision. On a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaw Baseball on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
The best trips away from home always come when you know you're among friends. This is Coulter Patterson, General Manager at the Come On In Hotel and Suites in Casper, Wyoming. I invite you to stay with us every time you're here. We've got the absolute best staff. Lots of our team members have been working together for years, and we feel like we're a happy family. I guarantee you'll feel that when you come stay with us. We're always glad that you choose the Come On In, and we'll do everything to make your stay comfortable and relaxing. The Come On In Hotel and Suites is the best place to stay because we have the best staff in Casper. Come on in today.
Ready is committed to providing superior services to our customers by requiring individual accountability for excellence in quality, safety, and dependability. We are a growing company that is currently hiring across Wyoming, Colorado, Texas, Nevada, Idaho, and elsewhere. Our valued team members receive competitive wages, full benefits, and weekly pay. Interested in joining our team? Visit ReadyUSA.com. We are ready.
Welcome back to the Union broadcast booth. Bottom of the 3rd is where we are now, as the Outlaws and the Pioneers. Well, if we had a episode of 307 Baseball, we probably would have tagged this one as a Game of the Week candidate, because the fact that you've got the number 1 team in the Northwest and the presumed number 1 team in the Southwest facing off, and so far it's lived up to it as we are in the bottom of the 3rd, no score. And both teams have played some great defense to keep the other team off the board. Damian Common is going to lead things off, and then it'll be the top of the order for the Outlaws. Ryder Wilson and Walker Wilson, the 2 to go. First pitch from Gibson to Common. Swing and a fly ball into left field. Back goes the left fielder, and it drops foul. Common with a good-looking rip. Almost needs to straighten that out just a little bit, but instead it's a long strike. As the wind begins to pick up, blowing across the field right now. Common's first at bat today. The 0-1 to Damien. Swing and a line drive down the third base line. Foul. Common's liking what he's seeing coming out of the hand of Gibson, as he's had two really solid contacts. Just needs to straighten it up a little bit. And he'll be right where he wants to be, as the Outlaws led off the inning last time with a single from Ryan Hoover. The 0-2 to Common. Swing and a fly ball, left field, foul again. Timeout called by Jason Borders. Borders, of course, one of the best pitching coaches in the state. Must see something that he's not liking here. And it's just going to be a pitcher's mound conference between himself, Gibson, and Foskey. But Common has fouled off deep the last three pitches, really all three pitches of this at-bat that he's seen from Gibson. So they talk it over, and now they're ready to go on an 0-2 count versus Damian Common. See what comes about after that mound conference. If Gibson is able to get something going here. The 0-2 from Gibson to Common. Up high, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Gibson's pitching to Foskey, excuse me. Greenwald at first, Welch at second, Johnson at third, Queen at shortstop. We'll give you the outfield after the 1-2. Swing and a miss for strike 3, and that down goes Common for out number 1. Your outfield in left field, it's Cordes, Stenerson in center, and Wantalak in right. Here's the leadoff man, Ryder Wilson, due up. Walker Wilson stands on deck with Gavin Oliver in the hole. 1 down, nobody on. First pitch to Ryder. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Offers at that first one. Now Gibson with the 0-1. Fouls that one into the back screen and quickly into a pitcher's count. Wilson 0 for 1 on the day. Gibson shakes off the first sign. White's front of the cap, orange bill, black back panel for the Pioneers, as Wilson puts that one into deep left field, tracking it down, and making the grab a few steps in front of this fence is Cordes for out number 2. Now brings up Walker Wilson. Left fielder for the Outlaws with 2 down, nobody on, and a no-score ball game here in the bottom of the 3rd. First pitch to Wilson. Swing and fouls that one off into the back screen for strike 1. Wilson and the Outlaws have been very aggressive at the plate. See if that pays dividends. This one, fly ball into left field, and another catch by Cordes for out number 3. 1-2-3 go the Outlaws, and we're still scoreless going into the 4th. You're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaw Baseball live on mylocalradio.com and KNYN. This 3rd inning has been brought to you by Uinta Eye and Vision, where our vision is to improve yours. More after this.
Dad, I heard that human eyes can distinguish between 1 to 10 million different colors. Is that true?
That is true. The human eye is amazing. We use our eyes not only to work and learn, but also to simply enjoy the beauty that surrounds us. At Uinta Eye and Vision, we care about each individual's eye health needs. Whether a person is looking for computer glasses, polarized sunglasses to assist in outdoor hobbies, contact lenses, or has general eye health needs, we are here to listen to our patients' thoughts and concerns to help them enjoy their amazing eyes.
Call today to schedule an appointment. 789-3937.
Uinta County School District Number 4 has established a tradition of excellence in academics and extracurricular activities. This is made possible by the positive relationship that exists between families and the school district. Our celebration of each student's success is a product of an entire community, making student success a top priority. We are blessed with an outstanding staff whose interaction with students makes the world a better place. Uinta County School District Number 4, continuing our tradition of excellence. Go Buffs!
From one corner of the state to the other, over 82% of Wyomingites wear their seatbelts. And to the 18% who don't, we say, let's buckle up for life, Wyoming.
Top of the fourth inning as we enter a no score going into the middle stages of the game. First pitch to Trey Stinnerson, taken for a strike from Breckenridge. Stennerson 1 for 1 on the day. First pitch to Stennerson. Swing and a liner down the third base line. That's fair. And Stennerson leads it off with his second hit of the game. And now bring up Wanselak. 0 for 1 on the day. This game started around 3:30. Will be called at 5:30. First pitch to Wanselak, fouled off for strike 1. Top of the fourth inning. Outlaws and Pioneers tied at 0. This has been a defensive struggle. The 0-1 swing, liner right at Gavin Oliver, goes to 2 for 1. Can't get Bauer at first. Bauer can't bring it in at first base, but a great job by Gavin Oliver to get the runner at first. And it's 1 down with 1 on. And now we're going to have a conversation at the pitcher's mound. It's actually not going to be a conversation at the pitcher's mound. Nick Small is going to go talk with the field umpire. And now the umpires are going to have a conference here. This might be concerning the runner at second, because I think they might have called him safe. So conversation going on here. Small just asking them to converse a little bit. So the runner, actually no, that's not the runner at second standing next to Coach Borders. That is the batter Worstel. I think they wanted to know about first. Either way, we got runner at first, 1 down. As Worstel will come in. Dalton Worstel 0 for 1 on the day. Breckenridge, the young sophomore, checks the runner at first. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Here's some coaching from Coach Borders. Rich comes set, and the 0-1. Swing and a fly ball into center field. That is going to drop for a hit. Going towards third is Wantalak. He gets the stop sign. Worstel holds up at first and his runners on the corners. Rich stares in, checks the runner at first. Runners on the corners, one down. First pitch to Greenwald, swing and pops that one into the infield. Breckenridge calls off the crowd and makes the catch in foul territory between home plate and third base. So 2 down. That'll bring up Cole Foskey, the catcher. Foskey was hit his first time up. First pitch from Rich. Swing, and that one is fouled off as the runner was going for second. And the runner was leaving third as well. It was hit down the first base line, but rolls foul. So now all the runners have to go back. 0-1 count to Foskey. One on the way. Foul tipped into the glove for strike 2. Still no score, top of the 4th. 2 down, 0-2 count to Foskey. Swing and a ground ball past the third baseman, Hoover, and the Pioneers are on the board. Wantalak scores, and it's 1-0 Powell. And with 2 down, it'll be Welch. First pitch to Welch, swing and a fly ball into center field. That drops down, and the runners hold. Bases loaded, and here come the Pioneers with 2 down. Here's the leadoff man, Ryan Cordes. So they turn it over to the top of the order. Cordes 0 for 2 on the day. Powell now in the lead, 1-0 with bases loaded, 2 down. First pitch to Cordes. Outside, ball 1. Rich, ball behind the back. From center around the belt. The 1-0, swing and a foul ball towards the Outlaws dugout off of the third base line. For strike 1, 1 ball, 1 strike. Again, top of the 4th, bases loaded, 2 down. Powell already bringing in 1, and that is your score, 1-0 Pioneers on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. The 1-1 on the way. Swing and got under that one going into center field. Ryder Wilson retreats back, makes the catch for out number 3, but the Pioneers strike first on an RBI single. Or reaching error single RBI, excuse me, and it's 1-0 Powell going in to the bottom of the 4th. You're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaw Baseball live on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
Get back to feeling your best with Evanston Regional Hospital Physical Therapy. If you find yourself struggling with pain or limited mobility in your everyday life, your recovery starts here. With a personalized treatment plan just for you, our experienced physical therapists will help you every step of the way to reach your goals and get back to doing what you love. Call us today to schedule an appointment. Evanston Regional Hospital, helping you get your life back.
Business cards are a powerful and inexpensive way to promote the goods and services you offer. You can design your own cards or have the professionals at West Star Printing design your business cards. Now with same day and next day turnaround on all business card printing, you don't have to wait. Get your business cards today. Professional quality, inexpensive prices, and quick turnaround. Visit West Star Printing, 243 7th Street in Evanston, across from the library. West Star Printing, 307-789-5202.
Gavin Oliver, Braxton Bauer, and Ryan Hoover due up for the Outlaws here in the bottom of the fourth. 1-0 Powell on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Foskey with the RBI hits a ground ball and reaches on an error by the third baseman. Wanalock scores, and that is it. Through 3.5, so halfway home. 1 run scored by Powell, 5 hits for Powell, 1 for Evanston, and an error apiece is your box score. Gavin Oliver steps into the batter's box. Oliver at one point, or still probably the leader in batting, although he's hit a bit of a cold spell. Time to snap out of that one if you're him. No time like the present. First pitch, Oliver takes that one inside. Thought about offering about it, but saw it was coming inside at the last minute and held off. Gibson through his first 3 innings as Gavin Oliver swings and misses at that one. He's gone 3 innings, 1 hit, no runs, and 4 strikeouts with no walks. The 1-1 to Oliver. Down low in the dirt, 2 balls, 1 strike. So 2 balls, 1 strike. Gavin Oliver. Braxton Bauer stands on deck. The 2-1 on the way. Called for a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes, as that one is a little bit high and inside, but in the zone. The 2-2 on the way from Gibson. Swing and pokes that one at the shortstop. Queen picks it up, throws it over to first in time for out number 1. Now brings up Braxton Bauer. Bauer 0 for 1 on the day. Ryan Hoover stands on deck as the only Outlaw with a hit in this game so far. Pitch to Bauer. Swing and a fly ball into left field. And that one will be gone. Nope, sorry. Check that. The way he was jogging around first, they actually caught that one. And so a deep catch there by Stenerson for out number 2. Thought I saw Bauer break into a home run trot. There wasn't a call made from anyone in the field. So 2 down for Ryan Hoover. Jackson Osborne stands on deck. First pitch to Hoover. Got him. So that puts him on for the second time in the game. Now Jackson Osborne, batting .333 on the season, will pull into the batter's box. Timeout called by Hoover over at first. Kind of took that one around the elbow. Could not have felt good. If you're just joining us, Powell just broke the 0-0 tie in the top of the 4th. Evanston got out of a bases-loaded jam to keep it at a 1-0 game. As we are ready to go, Gibson back on the mound. Hoover okay at first. Osborne 0 for 1 on the day. Gibson comes set, first pitch to Osborne. Swing and a chopper at the shortstop. Queen throws to first, and that one is high. Osborne round second. Here comes Hoover, headed for third. He's getting the green light. Hoover running home. Here goes the slide. In time. He's out at home. Great play by the Pioneers defense. And Hoover goes down in the dirt at home, and that ends the inning. 1-0 Powell on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. We'll be right back after this on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaw Baseball. Heading into the fifth on MyLocalRadio.com and KNYN.
This presentation on MyLocalRadio.com is also brought to you in part by Hoover Chiropractic. With over 3 decades of experience, Dr. Todd Hoover can help you with all the chiropractic work you need, plus x-rays, blood work, a weight loss program, and can help you get rid of allergies and migraines. Dr. Todd Hoover with Hoover Chiropractic in Evanston.
Freeway Tire offers a nationwide service protection plan that covers service parts and labor on select systems, keeping your vehicle on the road. Plus, it includes coverage for towing, lockout service, flat tire changing, fuel, oil, and water delivery service, and jump starts. Knowing that your vehicle is covered at over 50,000 dealer locations nationwide provides that peace of mind wherever you are. Get the details. Visit Freeway Tire and ask about the service protection plan. Freeway Tire, 217 Bear River Drive, Evanston.
Top of the fifth inning, and the Outlaws trail Powell 1-0 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Evanston thrown out at home, trying to tie this game up to end the fourth inning. And now Breckenridge goes back out there with a 1-run deficit, and he's got to lead it off against Brock Johnson. Rich has thrown 56 pitches through 4 innings pitched. As we enter the late stages of this game. Only 2 more innings left after this one. First pitch to Brock Johnson from Breckenridge. Puts that one down into right field for a leadoff hit. Now brings up Cade Queen. As now here comes this top of the order that is so potent, so deadly. As Queen steps in 0 for 2 today. Rich checks the runner at first, comes set. Pitch. Swing and a fly ball into center left field. Ryder Wilson, the center fielder, comes up, makes the catch for out number 1. Runner holds at first. I'll bring up Trey Stenerson up next. Two for 2 today. Stenerson has been on a roll. He's got a man on in Brock Johnson. First pitch to Stenerson. Swing and a fly ball into left field. Walker Wilson has a beat on it. Makes the dive and makes a catch by Walker Wilson. Diving in left field, pulls it in, and it's 2 down. I'll bring up Aiden Wantalock. 2 down, 1 on. Top of the fifth. Evanston trying to keep this a 1-run game. They trail 1-0 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard to the number 1 team in the state at single A, the Powell Pioneers. Wantelak 0 for 2 today. First pitch from Rich. Got under that one, popped it up in the infield, and it drops, goes over the arm of Oliver at shortstop. They can't get it, it's down. And that will go down as a, see if it goes down as a base hit or an error. See what the Outlaws score that one is. Now Worstel will come in. 2 down, nobody on, or 2 down, 2 on, and it's a single for Wantelak. Worstel, 1 for 2 on the day. The pitch. Fouls that one into the back screen for strike 1. 2 down, 2 on. Top of the 5th inning, Outlaws and Pioneers. Powell leads 1-0 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Rich comes set. The 0-1. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. For strike 2, runners all move over. So you've got runners in scoring position, 0-2. 2 down. Pitcher's count here for Rich. See if he goes right at him or if he tries to give him to chase. Rich with the 0-2. Up high, tried to get him to chase up there. Wantelak, or Worstel, excuse me, holds off. Wantelak on second, Johnson on third, 2 down. Comes set at the belt, and the 1-2. Down in the dirt, stopped by Osborne, who keeps it in front of him. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Rich ball behind the back. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Top of the 5th, 2 down, 2 on. At second and third, the pitch. Finds a zone, sends him down looking backwards K for Breckenridge. And that is strikeout number 2, but a big third out to get him out of a runners in scoring position jam. It's still 1-0 going into the bottom of the 5th. You're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaw Baseball live on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
With 25 years of successful industry experience, Mountain West Business Solutions looks forward to providing all of our customers with exceptional service, industry-leading technology, and a one-of-a-kind buying experience. We will streamline your workflow and increase your productivity by assessing your business needs and helping you choose the correct solution that fits the needs for your business. Great people, great products, and great service. Mountain West Business Solutions, 133 Bear River Drive, Evanston.
What is Uinta BOCES number 1? It's your community college to pursue your degree or certificate. It's high school equivalency. It's CPR and other workforce training. It's cooking and computer classes. It's 3D printers, vinyl cutters, and other free tools. We're many different things to many different people, meeting the education needs of the place we call home. So what is Uinta BOCES number 1? That's for you to decide. Come see us today and let us help you make your educational dreams come true.
Welcome back to the Union broadcast booth. 1-0 our score on what has lived up to the hype here. This has been a defensive battle. The score was scored in the top of the 4th, and ever since then it has been just defense, defense, defense. Everybody making pitches when they need to. And now Breckenridge will step in to face Gibson. Rich sends that one into left field. Back goes the left fielder. That one is over the fence. Breckenridge clear for landing with a game-tying shot. Helping his own cause, and we are tied. And Breckenridge ties it up 1-1 in the bottom of the 5th. And now that sets up Tyson Bateman to come in and take care of the job. And now the Outlaws with a little bit of energy. Gibson has thrown 45 pitches. First pitch to Bateman is 46, and it's outside for a ball. But that is huge. Lead off the inning with a home run if you're the Outlaws. And this game is tied up, and it's the gift that keeps on giving. 1-0 on the way to Bateman, who actually had a good rip. It was just a great play in the outfield that cost him a hit. Fouls that one into the backstop. 1 ball, 1 strike. Damian Common stands on deck. Ryder Wilson in the hole. The 1-1 to Bateman from Gibson. Outside, 2 balls, 1 strike. Gibson with the 2-1. Chased one outside, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Nobody down, nobody on. Breckenridge leading off the inning with a solo shot to left field, tying this game up at 1. The 2-2 on the way. Stays alive as he fouls that one into the back fence. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Bateman's going to have to battle. He's had some really good at-bats today so far. Again, it was a great play in the left field by Cordes that robbed him of a hit as this one is popped up high into the infield. First baseman Greenwald comes up and makes the grab for out number 1. Damian Common, who got some really good swings in before striking out. He fouled off 3 in a row, and they weren't tapped fouls. They were deep foul balls. Now steps into the batter's box. Common waits the pitch. Swing and gets under that one. Sends this one into left field. Cordes makes the grab for out number 2. Next up will be Ryder Wilson. Ryder 0 for 2 today. First pitch to Wilson. Down low for ball 1. Nobody on, 2 down. Tie game 1-1 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Evanston is the designated home team, so they'll have last at bats as that one is high. 2 balls, no strikes. This game started at 3:30, so they have until 5:30 to end it. And we're around 5:42, so still plenty of time. 2-0 on the way. Wilson chops that one down the third base line. Picked up by Johnson. Throw over to first in time for out number 3. And the inning's over. But the Outlaws get the run back. It's 1-1 thanks to a solo shot by the pitcher, Breckenridge, on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaw Baseball live on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
Helping young people grow into productive adults is like putting a puzzle together. Each aspect of life is equal to one puzzle piece. Restful sleep, a healthy breakfast, a positive experience at home before school sets the tone for the whole day. Positive student interaction with teachers, district staff, coaches, and peers all add to the puzzle. At Uinta County School District Number 6, we work hard to make each puzzle piece meaningful and powerful for every student. By working together, we can help every student grow into a masterpiece. It's a great day to be an Eagle.
You're invited to come in and visit with the team at Cache Honda Yamaha in Cache Valley today. Our customers are our friends. If you haven't ever been in, stop in today. We'd love to get to know you. If you haven't been in for a while, stop in and let's get caught up. And if you were here yesterday, come back again soon. You always have an open invitation to visit the crew at Cache Honda Yamaha, where our customers are our friends, on US 91 between Logan and Smithfield.
Sixth inning, and it's a 1-1 ball game here in Green River. This is the final game that we'll be broadcasting here for the Outlaws here at Green River. We'll join up with them next week when they take on the Green River Knights in a conference doubleheader. First game at 5 o'clock, second game at 7 o'clock. Our Big Country Properties pregame show will be at 4:15. And then on Friday, the 7th, we will be with them in Rollins. First game at 4 o'clock, second game at 6 o'clock. Catch our Big Country Properties pregame show on Friday at 3:15. 1-1 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Pioneers scored theirs on an error to third base. And the Outlaws on a solo shot by Breckenridge. First pitch to the new batter, number 22, in Greenwald, is a strike. Next one fouled off. 0-2 count. Greenwald 0 for 1 today. As Rich comes set, the 0-2. Waited on that one, and a smart move there by Greenwald as that one drops into the dirt at the last minute. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1-1 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Outlaws and Pioneers. 1-2. Down low, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Pioneers have won 14 games in a row. Rich comes set, and the 2-2. Swing and a chopper at the third baseman, picked up by Oliver. Throw across the diamond, in time for out number 1. Oliver was standing on the shallow right field grass when he delivered that one. It was a strike right into the glove of Bauer, and that's 1 down. I'll now bring Cole Foskey, the catcher. 1 down, top of the 6th. Rich with the first pitch to Foskey. Up high, 1 ball, no strikes. Foskey 0 for 1 today, by the way. The dust hasn't quite settled from that previous play. It's kind of hanging around the field. 1-0 on the way to Foskey. Way up high. Good grab there by Osborne. I could barely see it with the dust there. Don't know how he was able to be on top of it so well. 2 balls, no strikes to Foskey. On deck, it's Welch and then Johnson, the top of the order in the hole. Next pitch misses down low. 3 balls, no strikes. Rich comes set. 3-0. Finds the inside part of the zone for strike 1. And we've seen this a few times at this level of baseball where a 3-0 count doesn't necessarily mean automatic success for the batter. Usually they get a free strike and a chance to get back into it. All Rich needs to do is make a pitch here. The 3-1 on the way. Swing and a miss for strike 2, and it's all loaded up. Rich comes set, and the payoff. Up high and in for ball 4, and that'll put a runner on, and 1 down for Ethan Welch. Timeout called by Coach Small. Gonna go out there and talk with his young sophomore pitcher who has done a great job today. Kept them in this game. Both on the mound and at the plate. The 1 run is a solo shot by the pitcher, Breckenridge. Nothing like helping yourself out. So 1 down, 1 on. 1-1 game. Top of the 6th. Late stages of this one. Outlaws trying to keep a 1-run game going into the 6th inning. Or bottom of the 6th. They'll have last at bat, so they'll have the last say of this one. But runs have come at a premium today. A long ball by Evanston and an error with bases loaded pretty much has been the difference in this game. razor-thin margin of error for both of these strong clubs. That I think we can say it now. Both of these clubs are looking to make a deep run in the postseason. Ethan Welch steps in, 1 for 2 on the day. First pitch to Welch. Fouls that one into the back screen. Strike one. Powell in their black uniforms, white pinstripe. Evanston in that gray top with the blue, gray, and white stripe going down the bottom of it. Kind of old Chicago White Sox style. That one popped up into center field. Ryder Wilson charges in, makes the catch for out number 2 in the shallow center field grass. Great speed there by Ryder Wilson. Great anticipation. And it's 2 down for Ethan Johnson. And that's going to do it for Breckenridge as he walks out, brings him another glove. And we'll have a new pitcher for Evanston. We'll tell you all about it when we come back after this. You're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaw Baseball live on mylocalradio.com and KNY.
Risk takers, adventure seekers, optimists, authentic people with the fire in their belly and greatness in their hearts. You'll find them here, in a place where the spirit of the cowboy lives and thrives.
I am a cowboy.
I am a cowboy. Soy vaquera. The world needs more cowboys.
In the past, when you needed a crown, it took multiple appointments and a mouthful of goop to create a mold of your teeth. Those days are gone. Bear River Dental has equipment that gets your crown done in 1 appointment.
So this is the scanner for our same-day crowns, and as you can see, we go through, we scan it, and then we're able to design exactly what your crown's going to look like, and then we send that to the mill, and it's going to cut it out. It's going to look just like it's shown on the screen.
The same-day crown machine builds your new crown for a perfect fit. Same-day crowns are one of the many services offered at Bear River Dental in Evanston. Call today to schedule an appointment.
Ryder Wilson is the new pitcher for the Outlaws. We'll give you the new defensive alignment for Evanston after this. Wilson, this is his 6th game pitch, 5 2/3 innings pitched on the season. 32 batter faced no record of mention. 6 hits, 6 runs, 5 of them earned, 6 walks, 5 strikeouts. For Breckenridge, we can't quite close the book on him yet as he is responsible for the runner on first. But as it sits right now, he goes 5 2/3 innings pitched, 7 hits, 1 run. It was not earned, 2 strikeouts, 1 walk. New defensive alignment for the Outlaws. It's Common now into left field. Walker Wilson to center. Tyson Bateman holds at right. Braxton Bauer will go Braxton Bauer will hold first base. Ryan Hoover moves to second. Gavin Oliver stays at short. And Breckenridge comes off the mound to the hot corner. Ryan Cordes, 0 for 3 on the day, will lead things off with 2 down and a runner on here in the top of the 6th and a tie 1-1 ball game. If you like defensive baseball, this is the one for you. Wilson checks the runner at first. Sets with the glove around his cheek, delivers the first pitch outside. Ball 1 from Ryder Wilson to Ryan Cordes. Ryder checks the runner at first. Now comes set. 1-0 to Cordes is up high. 2 balls, 1 strike. As Ryder's going to have to dial in a little bit here. Comes set. And the 2-0. Finds the zone for strike 1. So 2 balls, 1 strike. Wilson just needs to induce a ground ball here, use the defense, something like that. The defense has been playing lights out this tournament. The 2-1. And he gets him to pop it up into center field. Walker Wilson can't make the catch. It's through his legs. Here comes the runner around third. Headed home. Flosky The throw home. In time. Did he get him? No! He's out. Throw to second. Got him. Yes. No. Don't know. As the ball goes behind the shortstop. And it is 2-1 Powell. Foskey slides under the tag of Osborne. And now Powell back in control. Looked like in all the dust, that throw from home to get the runner headed for second. Cordes, the ball was dropped. Runner heads for third. Throw down to third is late, but it's there as it's a successful steal to third. As the bag might have gotten dug up a little bit. This is Brock Johnson, 2 for 3 on the day. Next pitch to Johnson, finds the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike to Johnson. The reigning pitcher of the year at the Single A looks to repeat again as he has been absolutely great this season as Johnson lines that one into left field and he puts the Pioneers on top by 2. (3-1) Powell right now. I'll bring up King Queen. Runner tries for second. Throw to second is not in time, and Johnson will be at second. Powell with their biggest lead of the day. And it's only 2 runs, so that tells you how tight this game has been from the get-go. But Powell looking to capture some momentum and ride that one into the late stages of this game. Top of the 6th. 2 down. Runner on second. 1-0 count. Next one misses for ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike to, or no strikes to Cade Queen. He's 0 for 3 today.
Come on, Ryder, get the batter. Let's go.
Wilson agrees on the sign from Osborne. Comes set in the pitch. Finds the zone. 2 balls, 1 strike. Good looking pitch there from Wilson the junior. His brother Walker Wilson graduated this spring. The 2-1 on the way. Swing, and Queen gets under that one. Walker Wilson in center field makes the catch, and the inning's over. But 2 runs come in for Powell, and they take a 2-run lead. We're off to the bottom of the 6th. You're tuned in to a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaw Baseball on MyLocalRadio.com and KNYN.
Risk takers, adventure seekers, optimists, authentic people with the fire in their belly and greatness in their hearts. You'll find them here, in a place where the spirit of the cowboy lives and thrives.
I am a cowboy.
I am a cowboy.
Soy vaquera. The world needs more cowboys.
In the past, when you needed a crown, it took multiple appointments and a mouthful of goop to create a mold of your teeth. Those days are gone. Bear River Dental has equipment that gets your crown done in 1 appointment.
So this is the scanner for our same-day crowns, and as you can see, we go through, we scan it, and then we're able to design exactly what your crown's going to look like, and then we send that to the mill, and it's going to cut it out. It's going to look just like it's shown on the screen.
The same-day crown machine builds your new crown for a perfect fit. Same-day crowns are one of the many services offered at Bear River Dental in Evanston. Call today to schedule an appointment.
3-1, the number 1 team in the state, Powell, in the single A that is, leads this one going into the bottom of the 6th after 2 runs scored in the top of the 6th. So Evanston will look to respond. Ryder, Wilson, Gavin Oliver, and Braxton Bauer, the heart of the Outlaw order, due up in this one. And you got to be impressed with Jacob Gibson in this one. So far, he's gone 5 innings pitched, 3 runs, 1 run it was earned, no walks and 4 strikeouts. The big one is the fact that he's not giving up any free trips. As the Outlaws, with the exception of the home run, I think they've only gotten 3 hits. Yeah, 3 hits. Wilson, though, coming in here. Walker Wilson, that is. 0 for 2 on the day. First pitch from Gibson. Swing and a chopper at the shortstop. Picked up by Queen. Throw over to first in time for out number 1. I'll now bring up Gavin Oliver of the Outlaws. Oliver 0 for 2 today. Something kind of funny happened in the game, the pregame. Before the pregame. Breckenridge was putting on his socks, and he called them his lucky socks. And let's just say you could tell their age as the first pitch is up high to Gavin. And Outlaws board president, Matt Morrow, told him that he needed to retire them. He says, no, they're my lucky socks. And he says that if he doesn't have a good game, as Oliver lines that one down the third base line, he's got hits. And now the Outlaws have a runner on. But Matt Morrow told Gavin Oliver that Breckenridge, he needed to retire those socks. And Brecken refused, saying that were my lucky socks. And then he said, well, if you don't do anything, if you don't have a good game, then we're going to have to retire him. Well, he had a good pitching performance and a home run. So Matt Morrow, I'm afraid that those socks are going to stick around. First pitch to Braxton Bauer. Oliver goes for second. Throw is in time, but he gets under the tag. Stolen base. And a ball called for Bauer. Three, 1 Powell here. Bottom of the 6th. As Jason Borders wanted to talk about that call at second. Of course, Borders, the manager of the Powell Pioneers. His team looking very poised to do something big in the postseason, but Evanston, I think, today has sent the message that they're going to be right there with them. The 1-0 as Bauer fouls that one over the back screen. 1 ball, 1 strike. Gibson comes set. And the 1-1. Bauer fouls that one off. It'll be 1 ball, 2 strikes. Now Bauer's going to have to battle. Runner at second. Gavin Oliver, 1 down. Ryan Hoover stands on deck. Hoover has been on base both of his plate appearances today. 1 with a single and 1 with it hit by pitch. 1-2 to Bauer. Outside, 2 balls, 2 strikes. .27 minutes left in the time limit, but they won't. If we start the inning, we have to finish it, which means we will get 7 here. And the 2-2 to Bauer, up high, full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Gibson has thrown 59 pitches in 5 1/3 innings pitched. Gibson comes set. Runner on second is Oliver with a bit of a lead, the 3-2. And Bauer lines that one into left center field. Oliver rounds third. Here comes the throw home. It is not in time. Gavin Oliver scores. Bauer to second. And the Outlaws cut the lead down to 1. Thanks to the RBI single turned into a double by Braxton Bauer. 1 down, runner at second, and Ryan Hoover will be the next man up. That'll bring up Hoover, the new second baseman. 1 for 1 today, and a hit by pitch. 1 down, 1 on. Bottom of the 6th, first pitch to Hoover. Up high, ball 1. Jackson Osborne stands on deck, then Breckenridge in the hole. Hoover waves his wooden bat around. It's got a black barrel with a red handle, and Hoover sends that one into left field. And Bauer to third, Hoover to first. Runners on the corners for the Outlaws with 1 down for Jackson Osborne. And this is a situation that his offensive style is tailor-made for. Again, a .333 hitter, and he knows how to just put the ball in play. Big opportunity here for the Outlaws. Put the ball in play and try to bring Braxton Bauer home to tie this game up and keep the hit parade going to put Breckenridge at the plate with runners on. Osborne, though, in this game, 1 for 2, so he's had seen some success against Gibson, who has thrown 62 pitches. And the tying run for the Outlaws with 1 down, 90 feet away. Gibson checks Hoover at first. Bauer at third. And the first pitch to Osborne. Finds the zone for strike 1 in the lower outside corner. Osborne back into the box. Wiggles that right foot or right toe in the dirt. Pitch to Osborne, misses inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Very good eye by Osborne. Not sure I could have laid off that. Pitch. That one gets away from the catcher. That'll send Hoover to second, and the count is 2 balls, 1 strike. 2 balls, 1 strike is the count. Osborne with runners on second and third, the 2-1. Misses, 31 count to Osborne. A chance to get bases loaded for Breckenridge. Osborne will be looking for something here. The 3-1 from Gibson. Finds the inside part of the zone, and we've got a full count. Hoover at second, Bauer at third, Osborne in a full count, 1 down, and the 3-2. Swing and a chopper down the third base line. Goes to the shortstop. Throw home is not in time. Bauer scores. Osborne with an RBI. And we are tied at 3. And that puts runners at the corners for Breckenridge. Ryan Hoover with speed at third. Jackson Osborne, not slow either, at first. And Breckenridge, who hit the bomb last time up. But right now, we don't need the home run if you're the Outlaws. You just need a base hit. Continue this hit parade for Evanston. 3-3 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Runners on the corners here in the bottom of the 6th. Checks the runner at first is Osborne. Gibson kicks and deals. Rich swung at a curveball that was way high, didn't break, just missed that one, and it's an 0-1 count. Gibson checks the runner at first, comes set. That runner at first, Osborne. Hoover at third. The pitch. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. 0-2 count to Rich. He's going to have to battle now. High pressure situation for Foskey as well. The catcher, anything past him, Hoover scores. O2 on the way. Rich chops that one down the third base line. Fielded and foul. Johnson had it, but it rolled over the line. He tried to get there before. On deck, Tyson Bateman. With one down and an 0-2 count, there's a lot in the playbook. You just poke that thing into the outfield, sacrifice fly. A lot of options for the Outlaws here. Runners on the corners. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and down goes Rich on strikes. 2 down for Tyson Bateman, who has been threatening all day. 0 for 2, but he has put contact on the bat. Game is tied at 3. Runners on the corners. The runner at third is Ryan Hoover. The runner at first is Jackson Osborne. The number 1 team in the single A according to the 307 Baseball Coaches and Media Poll. First pitch to Bateman inside for ball 1. Powell, that number 1 team, by the way. Evanston, unranked at the moment. I got a feeling that might change after this performance. They've done a great to do this game at one of the biggest single A tournaments in the state. Pitch to Bateman. Swing, and this one is hit lined at the shortstop. He loses it. He's into second, and Hoover scores. A rare mistake by Queen at short, and the Outlaws take their first lead of the game. And now Damian Common with a chance to put it an insurance run. Runners on first and second for the Outlaws, as they lead at 4-3 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard. Gibson's going to have to reset, thinking he should have been out of this inning by now. Pitch to Common. Swing and a chopper down the third base line. What a jumping grab by Johnson. Throw to second in time. But wow, Brock Johnson leaped up into the air, caught it on the way high bounce over his head, throws it to second and in the inning. But the Outlaws get 3 and take the lead 4-3 going into the 7th. You don't want to go anywhere. This is going to be a great finish on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaw Baseball on MyLocalRadio.com and KNYN.
When you're hungry for a fresh, juicy burger, a thick, mouth-watering steak, prime rib, a delicious fresh wrap, an amazing salad bar with soup, veggies, and fruit, or breakfast with all the trimmings, you'll find it all at the Legal Tender Restaurant. Just thinking about it makes your mouth water. The menu at the Legal Tender is filled with delicious options. Whether it's breakfast, lunch, or dinner, come and enjoy a wonderful meal today at the Legal Tender Restaurant inside the Best Western Dunmar Inn on Harrison Drive in Evanston.
A beautiful smile increases your confidence. At Black's Fork Dental in Mountain View, our mission is to inspire lasting smiles. We offer teenage and adult patients clear aligners to straighten smiles, in some cases eliminating the need for metal braces. Clear aligners are worn daily to help move your teeth until your perfect smile is achieved. Call us for a free consultation to see if you're a candidate for clear aligners by ClearCorrect. Black's Fork Dental, inspiring lasting smiles.
Stenerson, Wantalok, and Worstel doing the bottom of the 7th. A combined 2 for 8 in this game. And it's a new pitcher for the Evanston Outlaws. It's going to be Gavin Oliver. Coach going to the traditional ace, even though Breckenridge has played an amazing, not just game, but season at the mound this year. And we are ready to get started. Oh, wrong one. So 4-3 going into the top of the 7th. Stennerson, Wantelock, Worstel facing off against Gavin Oliver, who started that game 1. Got roughed up a little bit, but it has been a while since that one. And he has been great on the mound in the past. A chance to really send a message here that he is back and ready to go. First pitch to Stennerson, down low in the dirt for ball 1. Oliver comes set around the belt. The 1-0 on the way. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Oliver last year was the #1 starter on this team. This year, though, he seems to be taking over that closer role, as we saw him shut down a game against Lovell, as that one's popped into foul territory. Bauer goes to catch it, makes the grab for out number 1. One down for the Outlaws, trying to end a 14-game winning streak that the Powell Pioneers have put together. Aiden Wantelock will be the next batter to go. One down, 1 for 3 on the day. Wantelock, first pitch up high, 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 on the way. Swing and a miss at a fastball for strike 1. Of course, everybody remembers Gavin Oliver's great performance against Cheyenne Post 6 in the state tournament last year. The 1-1 on the way. Down low for ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. Outlaw fans on their feet. Powell fans hoping that Powell can bring in 2 here to send this one tied. Pitch. Finds the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Oliver staring into the mitt of Osborne on a 2-2 count. 1 down, nobody on. Top of the 7th, Outlaw leads. Strike 3 looking, and that's 2 down. Oliver has taken on this closer spot, and now he will take on Dalton Worstel. 1 for 3 on the day. 2 down, nobody on. Oliver comes set at the belt. First pitch. Down low, ball 1. Oliver only a junior, so he'll be back at least next year. All of these guys will be back at least next year. The 1-0 on the way. Swing and a pop-up. This could do it. Oliver camped out under it. Message has been signed, sealed, and delivered. The Outlaws are challenging for a single-A state championship. Your final score, Evanston upsets the #1 team in the single A on the 307 Baseball Coaches and Media Poll, 4-3. The Outlaws unranked. I got a feeling that's not going to be the case when the new results come out on Thursday. And they have announced their arrival and their intentions to challenge everybody for the rest of the season. Your final score, Evanston 4, Powell 3. We're off to our post-game show. After this, you're tuned into a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaw Baseball live on mylocalradio.com and K9.
The perfect mix of different ingredients can create the most delicious creation. Successful people have the ability to bring many different individuals together who work, collaborate, show kindness, use problem-solving skills, and include each individual's talents and gifts to create new inventions, compose beautiful music, and find ways to make the world a better place. At Uintah County School District Number 1, we work together every day to promote student success. Uintah County School District Number 1, Pathway to Excellence.
Now you can get your oil changed, have minor repairs made to your vehicle, and get it completely detailed at one location in one appointment. T-Bar Body Shop in Evanston does body work and more, a lot more. If you need to have a trailer rewired, your brakes replaced, a chip repaired in your windshield, or your windshield replaced, you can get it all done at T-Bar Body Shop. This is the manager, Jeremy Rex, inviting you to stop in for a free quote today. T-Bar Body Shop, 515 County Road. Let T-Bar fix your car.
Teach your children important money management skills that will benefit them for a lifetime with a Trona Valley Federal Credit Union youth account. Understanding the importance of saving and learning how to use money wisely can be taught from a very young age. These special accounts help kids learn to save, borrow, and spend responsibly, and are perfect for young people to get a good financial start. Open a youth account today at Trona Valley Federal Credit Union. Member NCUA.
Light up your world with a custom-built LED sign from Rocky Mountain Sign in Evanston. It's a proven fact that signage that lights up creates more attention. So light it up and then add text, images, and video, and your sign becomes even more powerful. Start sharing your advertising messages and information with your customers today. The team at Rocky Mountain Sign provides all types of quality signage that is custom-built and maintained. Call today for a free quote. Rocky Mountain Sign, 307-789-5202. Rocky Mountain Sign, serving customers in Wyoming, Utah, and Idaho.
Napa know-how isn't just for guys like this. Power tools. Every driver deserves quality parts. Practical. And cool. So you can do it yourself with Napa Auto Parts or get it done for you at a Napa Auto Care Center. Which means Napa know-how is for you, karaoke car lady. And never popped a hood guy.
I can pop a hood.
You too, Mr. Park a mile away. Oh yeah. Do it yourself or have it done for you. That's Napa know-how.
Napa know-how. Covalos, your one-stop farm and auto shop.
Precision, the quality, condition, or fact of being exact and accurate.
Precision is important. Scoring the next point, making the perfect shot, getting the best score. And when you think of your dentist, you want precision to be the first word that comes to mind. That's why patients are so pleased with Dr. McKay Frankum. He provides precision family dentistry at reasonable prices to every patient. Dr. McKay Frankum, call today for an appointment.
Call Dr. McKay Frankum at 789-8910.
Welcome back to our post-game show, and we're going to kick it off. We're going to go a little bit out of order. We're going to kick it off with our Pepsi Player of the Game, brought to you by Western Wyoming Beverages. Pepsi, that's what I like. And what do we like? Well, we like dominant pitching, and then we like helping yourself out by hitting a dinger over the left field wall. We got our Player of the Game right here. Breckenridge. Brecken, you look at that final score. How's that feel?
Pretty freaking great. Pretty good. It's nice to see that.
Yeah. So you were out there, and I told the story on the broadcast about the Lucky Socks and how Matt Morrow was saying he was going to buy you new ones. I don't think you can retire them after today.
Definitely not. I'm not getting new socks anymore.
So was that your first homer of the season?
Yes,
yeah.
it was.
How'd that feel coming off the bat?
It just felt like any other hit, to be
Yeah.
honest. I had no idea it was going out, but
Yeah.
it did.
So you weren't trying for it, you just kind of put the...
Yeah, I was just trying to make good contact with it, and then it just happened.
There were so many great defensive plays by this unit from start to bottom. Talk about just what it's like to pitch in front of this defense. It seemed like the thing that stands out to me, I think it's the second inning. Bases are loaded. You've ran into some trouble. You hit some batters. Bases are loaded. It's still a 0-0 game, and you just deliver a ball, and your defense cleans it up. Talk about that moment and just what you had to do to kind of shift your mindset. You know what? I've got a great defense behind me. Let's trust them.
I trusted them from the start. I knew that they can do their job, so I just throw strikes and let them hit the ball. Let defense do their job.
This Powell team has not lost a game in 15 games. and Evanston's the first one to do it. What is that? What kind of there's a message that has been sent to the rest of the single A now about the Evanston Outlaws. What message is that?
We're coming.
I like it. That is our Pepsi player of the game, Brecken Rich, brought to you by Western Wyoming Beverages. Pepsi, that's what I like. Brecken, congratulations on a great game. Anything else before we wrap it up?
No.
All right.
Thank you.
We're going to go ahead and turn it over to our post-game coaches show, of course, brought to you by Jake Major with the Bullock Agency of Wyoming, bringing in, of course, probably the happiest man in the state right now, the coach of the Evanston Outlaws, Mr. Nick Small. And Coach Small, that is a statement victory. That is a program-building victory, and probably one of the biggest victory that Evanston has had in the last 2 years.
Absolutely. It was a good game by those kids. You have to lose the heartbreakers to win this one, right? Coach and I have been talking. We cannot win the close games. We're driving home yesterday. We talked about that Pocatello game.
Yep.
Those are the games that make us tougher, get us ready for these ones, and we finally pulled one out.
And the more impressive thing is that you guys did it without that last at-bat. Usually the close games we've lost, they've been walk-offs where where we weren't the away team. This one, you guys were able to finish it off on defense, not need that last at-bat. That's also a signal that you guys can win those close games even when you're not the designated home team.
Right, yeah. So it all starts with coin flip. Gunner won us a coin flip today.
I think Gunner better be your coin flipper from here on out.
He is. He does it every time for us. So,
Coach, talk about, of course, Brecken Rich. We talked with him and just the type of performance we had. We kind of had a suspicion that it was probably going to be Brecken going in this game, considering how big it was for you guys. Just talk about Brecken Rich and just what he's been able to accomplish this season.
Hey, Brecken's a dog up on that mound for us. He's thrown strikes for us, and he threw a heck of a game for us. A lot of strikes. Probably the most efficient he's pitched this year.
And then, of course, Gavin Olivers, he had a great season last year as a starter. This year the pitching has been a little bit slow to come by, but he dominated this bottom of the inning in a high-pressure situation. Do you feel like that is a sign that Gavin is ready to go and you've got your top two horses ready for the postseason?
Yeah, Gavin also has been struggling with efficiency, but he came in that last inning, and as a leader and an older kid on the team, he threw strikes for us and got us 3 big outs.
And then you guys will play, I believe, Torrington tomorrow. We won't have that one on the air, but we'll join up with you for 4 really big games. You win against Green River on Wednesday. You guys have control of the Southwest, and then you guys will go and play Rollins in your second doubleheader. When you look at these 4 games, are they big in your eyes, or are they just kind of tune-ups for what's coming up in Lovell and hopefully Sheridan?
No, those games are bigger in this one, right?
Yeah.
It was a great win, but we got to turn the page. Work starts tomorrow, and we got to take care of business in our conference, right? This win means nothing going in after we hit the van, right? Let the kids enjoy it, but we got 6 baseball games to win, and then districts and state. So enjoy it, but we're going to go back to work, and we'll take care of business in a couple weeks.
That's Coach Nick Small, manager of the Evanston Outlaws, victorious today of a final score of 4-3. Coach, thank you so much for the time. Congratulations on the big win. Anything else before we wrap this up?
Yeah, we'll thank our Grand Slam sponsor, Tom's HVAC, Union Wireless, Novus Glass, S-Bar A Ranch, Kazine's, Todd Hoover, Rocky Mountain Yeti, Sud Brothers, and we'll go with our home run club, El Rancho Grande, Les Schwab, Alliance Drilling, Bear River Vet, Trona Valley Power Controls, Chad Odell, Tata Chemical, Ideal Completions, Southern Tire Mart, Highline Property Inspections, Aspen Grove, Morcon Industry, Exxon Mobil, Jiffy Lube, and John Small. And we'll also be starting our Outlaw raffle starting today. We'll be drawing it here in a minute. Be checking out our Facebook page for the winner on that. Thank you to everybody who bought tickets from those boys. We appreciate you guys. Thank you.
What is the prize today?
I think it's a gift card.
Okay.
$250 gift card. We'll be drawing 4 here in a couple hours.
Awesome. Coach, congratulations. Thank you so much for the time, and we'll see you later on next week.
Yep. Thank you, guys.
All right, we're moving on to our Jimmy John's Freaky Fast Recap, brought to you by Jimmy John's on 113 Front Street in Evanston, where fast and fresh meat. And where do you start? I mean, the Pioneers were the first to get on board on the 4th with an error. Then Brecken Rich, of course, homers to left in the top of the 6th. Powell Pioneers went back into the lead after Ryan Cordes doubled and Brock Johnson singled, each scoring a run. In the bottom of the 6th, Evanston went back into the lead after Braxton Bauer singled. Jackson Osborne hit into fielder's choice, and the Powell Pioneers commit an error, and that results in 1. Breckenridge earns the win. He allows 7 hits, 2 runs, only 1 earned over 5 2/3 innings pitched, striking out 2 and walking 1. Jacob Gibson opened the game for the Pioneers and unfortunately takes the loss. It was a very good performance by Gibson, quite frankly, as Gibson was the only pitcher they used. 6 innings pitched, 6 runs, 4 runs, 3 of them earned, 5 strikeouts, and no walks. That's your Jimmy John's Freaky Fast Recap, brought to you by Jimmy John's on 113 Front Street in Evanston, where fast and fresh meat. We're now going to move on to our Dr. McKay Franklin Precision Play of the Game, brought to you by Dr. McKay Franklin Precision Dentistry for the whole family. Call 307-789-8910 for your appointment today. And we are going to give that one to Gavin Oliver. Comes in, and in a high-pressure situation, this is a team that can come back and win a game for sure. But Gavin Oliver goes in there and pitches 1 whole inning, 1 strikeout. He faces 3 and only takes 10 pitches to end the game. A precision save by Gavin Oliver for our Dr. McKay Franklin Precision Play of the Game. Brought to you by Dr. McKay Franklin Precision Dentistry for the whole family. Call 307-789-8910 for your appointment today. We come back. We will talk more and shut things down here in Green River. Your final score, it's Evanston 4, Powell 3 on the Heritage Auto of Evanston scoreboard on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of Outlaw Baseball, live on mylocalradio.com and KNYN.
Whether you're working with a realtor or you're selling your home by owner, the title company you choose really matters. They handle all the research to make sure there aren't any bad surprises like hidden liens, unpaid taxes, forgery, easement restrictions, or access issues. At First American Title, the staff has a combined 140 years of experience and a 98% excellent customer service rating. Make the right choice. Choose to close with First American Title. 1048 Main Street, Evanston.
At Y-Hi, "We're with you" is more than just 3 simple words. It encompasses the principles we live by to serve our members and local communities. So if you're looking to keep your banking relationships local with a partner who will always be there for you, look to us. We're Y-Hi. We're Wyoming. We're with you. Visit yhi.org to learn how you can be a part of something bigger today.
When you're looking for great deals on a vehicle, you'll find them at Rocky Mountain Yeti in Evanston. With 2 locations to serve you, let your adventure start here. Rocky Mountain Yeti in Evanston, legend driven.
Western Wyoming Beverages has been proudly owned and operated in Wyoming for over 50 years, providing reliable service, friendly staff, and the nation's top beverage products, including Pepsi. We always strive to be the premier business partner for our customers. Western Wyoming Beverages services Rock Springs, Green River, Jackson, Evanston, Kemmer, Pinedale, Wamsutter, Big Piney, Mountain View, and Lyman. Go Red Devils!
Welcome back to the Union broadcast booth. We already did our Pepsi Player of the Game, brought to you by Western Wyoming Beverages. Pepsi, that's what I like. And we'll just run through a stat line real quick for our Pepsi Player of the Game. Breckenridge, 5 2/3 innings pitched, 7 hits, 2 runs, 1 earned, 1 walk, and 2 strikeouts. And at the plate, he goes 1 for 3 with a run scored and an RBI and 1 strikeout. That one, of course, was the home run to get the Outlaws started. He's our Pepsi Player of the Game, brought to you by Pepsi, or brought to you by Western Wyoming Beverages. Pepsi, that's what I like. And that is going to do it for our broadcast here today. A big thank you to all of our sponsors. A big thank you to our producer back in the studio in downtown Evanston, Mr. Colton Bagley. Our Executive producer is Val Cook. Our sales manager is Matt Petrie. Our sales associate, Sarah Pay. And, of course, the great Julie Burley. Our office manager is Kayleen Anderson. Our webmaster is Sean Hando. And on behalf of the rest of the staff at My Local Radio Sports, we have Voice of the Valley, Mr. Dennis Bedwell. Voice of the Rich Rebels in Utah, Mr. Aaron Poling. Voice of the Jackson Bronx, Mr. Jake Nichols. Voice of the Preston Indians in Idaho, Mr. Dan Hubbard. And, of course, my good friend, voice of the Westside Pirates in Idaho, Mr. Cody Olson. I am Elan Olliff saying we'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much, and take care.
The proceeding has been a wholly owned production of MyLocalRadio.com and Cook Brothers Broadcasting, LLC, no portion of which may be used or rebroadcast without the express written consent of Cook Brothers Broadcasting, LLC. Thank you for joining us for this sports presentation on MyLocalRadio.com.